YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? So recently I had dropped 2 new builds on my YouTube. Both of them required you to have 19 cap breakers to make. I kind of forgot about some of y'all, the one that works 9 to 5s, the ones that got families, the ones who can't really be on the game all day grinding that 2 times rep. And god damn, y'all let me hear it in the comments. Let's read a few of these together. I feel like if you have 20 cap breakers, any build can be great. I don't think this is necessarily true. There's always a certain cap breaker method that provides you more attributes over the other. Only 20 cap breakers, no big deal. I feel you, big dog. Crazy build, but 19 caps was impossible. I only got 14 cap breakers. What would I do with 10 cap breakers? And if I had the cap breakers, I would make this instantly. So if you're somebody like these guys and have very minimal cap breakers, in today's video, I'm going to be giving y'all a center that requires 0 cap breakers to make. You'll be able to load up on the game, create this center, not have any cap breakers, and start dominating the rec, no squad rec, pro-am ranked, whatever you play. Okay, so let's get into the 7-foot 0 cap breaker center build. So we're gonna start off being right-handed. I always do jersey number 8. If Kobe Bryant was your favorite player growing up, spam RIP in the comment section. Your position, center obviously. Height, 7-footer. For a weight, you're gonna go 234. The reason we're going 234 here is because it gets you an 83 strength that you can max out on. Your wingspan is also going to be max of a 7'6". So let's start with finishing. We're going to get that close shot to a 76. We're going to get that driving layup to a 70. We're going to get that drive and dunk to an 87. We're going to get that standing dunk all the way to a 90. And we're going to get that post control to a 55. So the reason you're going 70 layup, as I explained in my last video, it's for that physical finisher badge. I don't have strength on the build yet, so that's why you don't see it popped up. But when you see centers making some of these crazy contested flick up layups or fast layups against contact, this badge pops up sometimes, and that's the reason they're making that so easily. Your drive and dunk for a 0 cap breaker center build should only be an 87. This is going to allow you to save some attributes and use them all throughout the build, so it's a lot more well-rounded. I wouldn't force going 89. I wouldn't force going 93 drive and dunk here just to save attributes otherwhere. Your standing dunk should be a 90. Most center builds are getting 90 pretty easily. You don't gotta sacrifice too much. This is very dominant. 90 is really all you need this year to really dunk under that paint. And then again, post control ends up being a 55 here due to your rebounding and strength later on. Your mid range is gonna be a 70. Your 3-pointer is going to be a 78, and your free throw ends up being a 76 when the build is complete. So I like to go max wing on all my centers and then just go max 3-point, which gives you a 78. 78 is all you really need this year to shoot super consistently. I see some people, they like to go minimum wing and then have a crazy high 3-point shot to get it to like a 90 and get deep bomber badge and all that. And yeah, that sounds fun and whatnot, but if you're really trying to dominate at your position, your center doesn't need to be shooting from half court. That doesn't really help the team. You're there to help the team and be a team player, so you only need a 78 to shoot consistently on the line, and you're going to want to maximize attributes elsewhere for a 0 cap breaker center. For playmaking, we're only going to be able to get an 87 pass hack here, again because we're doing 0 cap breakers. 87 still gets you some decent passes, some decent fast breaks. You're going to want to probably get it to 93 or 95 later on, but 87 is a great starter point to maximize attributes elsewhere.
Ball handle, 65. You gotta go 65. You want them Sigs. You want to be able to have fun in that rec center, that no squad. You want to put the ball on the ground. You want to look like prime Anthony Davis out there. You want your teammates consistently passing you the ball. You gotta be able to put it on the ground. So that's why we go 65 here for them Sigs, and a 60 speed with ball. Now let's talk about defense. Your interior ends up being a 65 due to your stats elsewhere. Your perimeter ends up being a 42 due to the speed on the build. Your steal, you're gonna go 60, and your block, you're gonna go 74. Now the reason for 74, as you see, Paint Patroller just popped up. It gives you just enough to get this badge. You're gonna want a little something to be able to block and contest some layups under the rim. So this is gonna give you that right here. It's a great sweet spot. Steal, again, 60, great sweet spot. You're gonna be able to get some lanes with this. Most 7-footers are going 60 anywhere. Considering max steal, max wing on a footer doesn't get you to that silver interceptor yet. So 60 here is cool. And then due to other stats, you just end up living with a 65 interior. It's what it just ends up being. Your defensive rebound, you're gonna put that at a 90. And your offensive rebound, you're gonna put at a 96. This gives you just enough to get that rebound chaser to Hall of Fame. You're definitely gonna want this Hall of Fame as a center. That's your role, that's what you do, you get boards. Eventually you're gonna wanna get 99, 99, but that's why we put these so high here. Your job is to get boards, dominate all the boards. You're board band, so that's why these are so high. And then your physicals, max it to a 72. Agility, max it to a 62. Strength, max it to an 83. Invert, max it to an 85. And here, with all these filled out, you have a 0 cap breaker, 7-foot, absolute dominant center for Pro-Am, for Rec, for really anything you want to play. Maybe not 3v3, but anything 5v5. And when you continue, it ends up giving you an archetype name of a rim-running glass visionary. Now let's get into the 0 cap breaker 7-foot center playmaking moves. Your pass style is going to be none. It's pretty much none on every single center this year. Even for the last couple of years, it's been none for center at least. Dribble style Giannis. That's going to allow you to speed boost out of your dribble moves. If you have anything else on, it's going to look clunky when you try and speed boost out of them, out of those Sigs. So make sure you have dribble style Giannis. Size up Giannis, break down Giannis, escape moves Giannis. Honestly, on the 7-footer, almost everything is basically Giannis. You can't get them pro moves, so Giannis is the next best one. Crossover, you're going to want to change that to Giannis as well. Behind the back can be basic or whatever. That's you're not going to really be able to get that many great Sigs there. Same with the spin, same with the hesitation, but your step back should be Giannis. This is a great one. See that pull back? It looks pretty similar. Not that one, but the first one, this one. That looks pretty similar to the pro move that you can get on the 6'11", so make sure you have this one on here. And triple threat is Kobe. Motion styles. Honestly, I've been fucking with where is it? I can't even find it here, but I've been fucking with Dwight Powell. Ignore the Karl Anthony Towns. I've been fucking with Dwight Powell on my motion style. So make sure you equip Dwight Powell here. For the jump shot on the 0 cap breaker 7-foot center builds, I had just dropped a jump shot video, but I'll put another one here for the 7-footer. So you want to go, where is it? It's a longer list when you're doing it this way, but you're going to want to go Jonathan Isaac, and then you're going to want to go Baluba, And then for the last one, there's a few you can do, so just listen. You can either do Charles Bassey, you can either do Trey Lyles, or you can do Dirk. For this one, since I'm my 7-footer, I use this one a lot. I'm just gonna put it on Bassey. I do about 10 ticks after push. Full release speed. And then I do 90-10 to get that defensive immunity up. 10 after push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's what my jumper be looking like. If you want to copy it, you can. If not, look at my last video, and there's 2 other ones I also posted. And for dunk animations, you're gonna go pro, quick drops off 2. For 1-foots, quick drops, switcheroos are great this year. Standing dunks, pro big man standing, elite rim pulls, 2-handed under the rim. None of these. I feel like you get blocked on some of these ones right here. And then you can equip Stoudemire. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But in this example, I'll equip it. Alley-oops, elite, pro, Zion, pro, big. And that's it for your dunk animations on your Zero Cap Breaker 7-foot center. As y'all can see so far, the dribbling looking smooth, the shooting looking smooth. Even on low stamina, you just see me throw the break right there with an 87. The midi, you've seen a midi, that's a 70 midi. Like, the build is super good, especially solo. You really can be treated like prime Anthony Davis with this build if your team buys into it. I'm saying the 78 doesn't miss. You really don't need much higher. You don't need to be shooting from half court on center. It doesn't really help your team. Snatch blocks with a 74. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm just doing this to kind of highlight the build, show some examples of the gameplay. I wasn't going to actually put money into a no cap breaker center considering I got 20 of them myself. So this is really just for the people who can't grind the game like that, who are busy in life, who have a life, who got families. This really is the build for you. It's just like a great all-around center build that doesn't require too much. And quick stop, off it, shoot. It really just does it all. But it's a true center at the end of the day. And there it is, the zero cap breaker 7-foot center build. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the video.